No. No. Up to 7th. World's angriest Splatoon player it is. How are things getting any worse? This year is going good until now. Until I get stalked on.
Meet the world's angriest Splatoon player.
Ooh! Chill!
Jesus Christ!
Chill.
Give me my points! Stop trolling! Nagito and Rory, ban them!
Jesus! What did that table ever do to you, buddy? Oh my god! It looks bigger than EDP! God damn! I hate to fat shame, but you should hit the gym, man. I knew this couldn't get any worse, bro.
This Putz12
This is
is
getting
regarded
sad,
by
man.
many as the world's
This is getting
angriest
sad.
Splatoon player, streaming the game numerous times a week, never failing to have a freak out after losing. But I'm getting way ahead of myself, because though present-day Sean is very interesting, his past might be even more so. In the year of 2015, a game called Splatoon was released, to much critical and fan acclaim. Though the game was mainly geared towards kids, it also developed a very dedicated fan base, who would take ranked matches very seriously. Putz was one of these people. He was so dedicated, in fact, that he would
Glad I didn't watch his
participate in
videos back in
local
the day, am I
tournaments.
right?
It was during one of these
Never heard of
tournaments
this
that
person
Putz's
before.
legendary rage became first known to the public. When one of his teammates could not make the tournament for unknown reasons, a substitute was chosen. Since Splatoon is a game geared and marketed towards small children, someone chose their kid to substitute for Putz's team. This poor little girl did not know what she was getting into, because after losing the match, Putz was...
No! So, we have a thumbnail. It says, screaming at children? No, buddy. No. This is... Things are just getting worse and worse and worse in one day, bro. God damn. Like, what did some people ever do to you guys? Come on, bro. Come on.
proceeded to have a meltdown, specifically targeting this child with many insults, telling her things like she was worthless and would never be good at the game, including many extra words. She couldn't take it and started to
Bro,
weep
come on. That's child abuse, man.
in front of everyone.
That's child
But
abuse,
Putz wasn't
bro.
done yet.
You
He
can't say
continued
that.
to take out his frustration on the equipment, which
Hey, thank you guys for another sub. That makes me, like, a bit better, I
was
think.
almost damaged during his episode. Putz would be kicked out of the tournament, and I have never heard of him attending another one again. But this would not be the end of his competitive Splatoon journey, because for years he would play in online ranked matches, where players compete head-to-head for points that either increase or decrease their rank. Ranked Splatoon matches are the bane of his existence, and in 2018 when he began streaming them to his YouTube, he cemented himself as the world's angriest Splatoon player, if not one of the angriest gamers of all time.
Oh, shit.
You steal my fucking clowns! You steal everything! I can't get a fucking one! Seriously? I just needed one! Pass me a fucking clown! Stop making it move up, you motherfucker!
Jesus, what did his kids ever do to you, buddy? Come on. They were just talking shit to poor children. What the fuck? Man, they start getting worse, bro.
Stop making it move up, you motherfucker! Stop making it move up, you motherfucker!
Yo, swearing to Nah. Mother.
Piece of shit! Boo! Boo! Boo!
Hey, what up, Pony Seam Central? How you doing?
I hate it! God damn! Are you kidding me? You
Y'all messed up. Things are more worse than last year. There's more stalkers. Right now, there's people that are adults raging at children in Splatoon game. Y'all are fucked, bro. Y'all are so fucked up. I didn't like that, bro.
left me alone again! God damn it! Oh my god! These fuckers are trash!
As I'm sure you
They even call them trash? Oh my goodness, bro. Come on, bro. Oh yeah, I'll do that in the next reaction stream. I'll do that, Pony Scene Central.
You've noticed by some of these clips, Putz is very fond of blaming his teammates for all of their losses. Now, I don't know much about Splatoon, so I consulted the subreddits to see if Putz was actually a good player, and the general consensus is that he is terrible, making it even more ironic that his reactions are this intense. Putz will get so angry at his teammates that he will intentionally sabotage matches, going AFK until they eventually lose. The very same thing that he rages out over and accuses them of. It is always either his teammates' fault or the game's fault. I have never seen him take accountability for a loss once. Another thing to note is that Splatoon has no voice chat function. You can only communicate with people through simple commands.
Yeah, that would have been messed up. Yeah, that would have been fucked. If I was him, I wouldn't do that in front of my children. Like, what the fuck, dude? This will traumatize the absolute fuck out of them, bro.
So when Putz is screaming at these people, he's literally doing nothing. Well, that is until he starts slamming his desk in rage, unable to cope with...
Yeah, he would have been... broke his few fucking hands by now, bro.
The sheer incompetence of his teammates, he will slam his fists onto the table, Jordy Jordan style. He slams his fists so hard, in fact, that his computer monitor loses signal from his console, creating now what is one of the most infamous memes in the Putz community, no signaling. Now, based on just how intense that event is, you would think that it's a rare thing, but this happens all the time, resulting in wonderful clips like these.
You're not in a position to make a shot. You're not in a position to make a shot, and your other fucker is dead. Goddamn motherfucker!
Don't forget, he swore right in front of children. That is so fucked up. No, 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 I can't do this. No. Everything that has just happened today, after stalking and torture these poor children, was messed up. Heck, even my stalkers are heterophobic. No, I can't, Yeah, he does. He literally fucking does, chat. I can't do this. No. I'm out.